Hey, hello, good morning.
Good morning, teacher. How are you?
I'm feel great, incredible. Today is Wednesday, the middle of the week. So, yeah, the time flies again. It's really
Yeah.
fast. And every day that is passing, we are about to have our vacation.
Yes,
Hmm.
uh, the time is really fast.
Really fast. I don't know why I don't feel it.
When I remember when I was a child,
Hmm.
I felt the time is really slow.
Oh, yes. Maybe because we didn't have responsibilities.
Exactly.
Yeah, we were not busy.
Hmm.
We were just playing with our friends around, things like that, right? Watching TV, listening to music, playing video games, maybe. Yeah, but nowadays we are adults. We have responsibilities. We have to work. We have to pay the
Exactly.
bills, many things.
Exactly. We have many things for to do.
Now that you are talking about it, do you remember when was the last time that you were playing with your friends in your
In my,
neighborhood?
in my neighborhood,
Mm-hmm.
uh, maybe three before the pandemic
Mm-hmm.
was the last time because in my neighborhood we had a team soccer, so
A
we
soccer
played
team.
a soccer team. We played every Sunday.
Okay.
uh, but after that, or before that,
Mm-hmm.
I played with them when I was a child,
Mm-hmm.
maybe uh, 25 years ago.
25 years ago. Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. And many people that in this moment playing, uh, they don't live in my neighborhood anymore.
Yeah, yeah. I suppose everybody has their own families.
Mhm.
Yeah, but my question was like, if you remember, when was the last time that you play, for example, with your friends, seek and hide?
Seeking, I don't know what is seeking hide.
Seek and hide is when the person is counting covering his or her eyes like this, one, two, three,
Oh,
and people is running and hide.
Candelero.
Exactly, that is seek and hide. That is a game. So,
Oh,
in that time when you were, let's say, mm, teenager maybe, or before a teenager maybe.
before a teenager.
If you remember, when was the last time that you played soccer with your friends? When you played seek and hide or any other game? Do you remember exactly that time?
I don't remember exactly that time,
Hmm.
but I consider that maybe 25 years ago, maybe.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It was time. It was a good time.
yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely, it was a good time. Yeah. Fortunately for us, right? But for others, poverty, it was something very difficult for some people. They couldn't play. There are many children in El Salvador, they couldn't play because they
Have
had to
you
work.
okay? Have you ever played trompo?
Yes, yeah. It's, I don't remember to say trompo, but it's spinning and something. Let me see. No, this is not top. Ah, let me get it. Hello, Jasmine. Good morning. Jasmine, Catherine. Sorry.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How are you,
Hello.
Catherine?
Fine. I feel some. I feel sick, but I'm fine.
Ah,
Yes,
really?
yeah.
Hmm.
Allergy.
Flu?
No, it's for headache.
Headache.
Yeah,
Okay. Did you take a pill?
yeah.
Hmm.
Yesterday, but now I feel well. I feel more worse.
A little bit better. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope that you get better completely. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah. Trompo, Oscar, is spinning top. Spinning top. This is the way that we
Spinning
say
top.
trompo. Also, we have yo-yo, right?
Huh?
Yo-yo. Marbles is the pronunciation with the canicas. People say
Mm-hmm.
chibolas, right? But the proper name is canicas. Okay, it's marbles. That is marbles. Mhm.
Billetillos.
I don't know how to. It's like little bills. Yeah, but I believe that is the proper way to say billetillos, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I didn't play. I mean, anything about it. Billetillos. I have never played that.
Oh, I played many times in the school, and I remember that
Mhm.
um, I played in class, and once the teacher called my mom, and my mom
Okay.
exactly. My mom was really angry with me, but
Mhm.
it was the how do you say única vez
The only ones.
the only one that my mom was at the school for me.
Mhm.
Mm.
Okay. So if you see, that was something bad. Not really bad, but something negative, let's say. But now it is something good.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because you are memorizing about it, you are remembering about it, and you are laughing about it, about the this situation that you happened.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, Catherine, do you remember when was the last time that you played with your friends, with your girls, your friends?
Mm, I don't remember, but
As a child, when you were, for example, 8, 9 years old?
I I I remember that the last that I play, how do you say this play? But escondidas.
Escondidas. How do you say escondidas, Oscar? I just told you.
Uh, is seek and hide.
Seek and hide, exactly. In the chat, well, I think that you were not in class yet, but in the chat you have it. If not, here you have it again. Seek and hide.
Chicken fried.
That's the way
Okay.
to say escondelero.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. For 12, I think, or 12 or 13. Yeah,
Hmm.
12. The
Hmm.
last, the last one.
Ah,
Um,
when you were 12.
yeah.
Ah, that's good that you remember the age because I can't. I can't.
Yes, I remember for the school when
Uh-huh.
I started in a new school. I remember that display, and then I remember the play with my cousin because I have a little cousin. For I how do you say, teacher? Nos llevamos tantos años, for example.
Ah, no, pero nos llevamos de qué? De llevarnos bien?
No, that por años. Nos llevamos 9 años, for example.
The difference between our ages. The
Ah,
difference
okay.
between our ages is mhm,
Okay, the
nine
difference
years.
over between uh, our ages
Mhm.
is 9 years,
Okay.
and I remember that when she was a child, I played with her.
Mhm.
I
Okay.
played.
All
Mhm.
right. Well, I am asking this because I was checking TikTok very early in the morning, and there was a video that is asking you, "Hey, do you remember when was the last time that you played with your friends? Would you like to go back? Would you like to go back to the past and see yourself playing soccer or playing another game?" And I was, man, that's right. So I remember that I was playing with car toys with my friends, or many things, right? But exactly the last day, I don't remember. If I would have the opportunity to go back, I think that I will play more that time, that day, because,
Yeah,
you know, I didn't know that day was going to be the last day of my life playing with my friends.
yeah,
Later, we became, in a teenager. When you are a teenager, you don't play cars or you don't play, the little Barbies, for example, in the case of Catherine. We don't play Barbies, at that age when we were teenagers, right?
yeah.
12, 13. We know we are doing something different now, right?
It plays is for example, play soccer. You consider is the play for this topic or no? Because play soccer, I remember that the last time the last one that I played was when I studied in the university, for example,
Mhm.
for the
Mhm.
second year.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
then I didn't play because I didn't have time, for
Mhm.
example, because
Okay.
because in university, I play team in the team university,
Mhm.
but I didn't have time because when you when you if you want to play in the team university, you 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 must have a good grade, for example.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for 7 or 8 for high,
Mhm.
and if you have 6 or 5, you can play in the team
Mhm.
university, for example.
Okay. All right. So you have to have good grades if you
Yeah,
want to play. All right.
yeah,
If you want to be part of the team.
yeah.
All right, okay, good. Hey, I mean, I like your fluency when you were speaking, saying this experience. That's good. Okay. Also,
Thank you.
self-correction is really important, right? If you correct yourself, all right, that's good because number one, you realize that you made a mistake and then you correct it, right? And number two, the pronunciation. That's good. Okay.
Thank you.
Well, people, so let's just start with the book then. Thank you for your attendance in today's class. Okay. And let me show you the beautiful book. All right. This is the topic that we are going to practice today, okay? And the question is, Catherine,
What make a city?
what makes a city? Uh-huh. Oscar, can you tell me what makes a city? What aspects do you consider?
What makes a city?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Maybe the population.
Oh, the population, yes. Mm-hmm, definitely.
Mhm.
What else?
The population, let me
The,
see.
the
Eh,
noise, for example.
Oh, Catherine, yes, go ahead. Yeah, the noise is part of it. What
Mhm.
else?
The
Tell me as
traffic.
much as you can. The
The
traffic.
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 Uh-huh.
It's it's very, it's very bad.
hmm
The
Mm,
contamination.
The
uh,
contamination, all right? But tell me positive things as well, not only negative.
Eh,
Because
well,
you're thinking in San Salvador, maybe.
yeah, for example, one is bad, but high price, for
Ah, high
example.
prices.
Yeah, for house or
hmm
for rent, for example.
there are many places near, for example, hospital,
hmm
supermarket. eh,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so what it makes a city is, for example, hospital, supermarkets, is what you said, right, Oscar?
mhm.
What else? You mentioned population, supermarkets. What else? Just that?
There are more options for to work.
More option for working.
For
Okay.
working.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Also the culture, education.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
So
of
those are
the
aspects that makes a city. Yeah. Obviously people, many people there, living there, right? Jobs. Yeah. Many people are working in the city. Yeah. All right. So let's continue with here. Letter A. Okay. Catherine, the instruction.
these features are cities more important to tourists or to residents. Put
Okay.
the
Mm-hmm. Yeah, continue.
put the word in the correct column. Add ideas or your own.
Okay. Oscar, how do you pronounce this word?
Ideas.
Ideas, exactly, right? Yeah, Catherine, repeat. Ideas.
Ideas.
Once again, ideas.
Ideas.
Very good, okay? Are these features of cities, okay, more important to tourists or to residents? This is the question that we are going to answer, right? So, put the words in the correct columns. Okay, these words have to be in these columns. But if you consider that one of them is for tourists, right here, one for residents, right here, or for both, right here. Okay, let's do it in pairs, right? Let's start with Oscar, Catherine.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
For me, climate is important to
It
residents.
wasn't. Yeah.
Let's do something. Sorry. What about if we pronounce first all of them? Also, we know the meaning, just in case that you don't know it, and then we answer the chart over here, okay?
Okay.
Okay,
So the first one, Oscar,
climate,
we say climate.
climate,
Mhm.
Climate. Okay.
Then we have Oscar,
cost of living,
cost of living. Great. Catherine,
Crime rate.
crime rate. Okay.
Crime rate.
Then,
Cuisine, I think.
no,
Below.
this is cuisine.
cuisine,
Cuisine.
La
Cuisine.
cocina, right? Cuisine. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Oscar.
green space and hotels,
Green what?
green spaces
Green
and hotels,
spaces. Excellent. That's good. All right. Final sound here. Okay, Catherine.
Uh, job market
Mhm.
and landmark.
Landmarks. Landmarks.
Landmark.
Okay, Oscar.
neighborhoods,
hmm
nightlife,
Nightlife. Okay. And the last one, Catherine.
Shopping and transportation system.
Transportation system. Okay. So tell me, guys, questions about meaning of these words.
landmarks. I know what is landmarks.
Okay.
Mm,
Landmarks one. Any other one?
mm. Cuisine, you see that cocina.
Yep.
Okay.
It's like the kitchen.
Mhm.
hmm What else? Only that?
Mhm. Yeah.
Okay. Landmarks are famous places to visit.
Mhm.
Famous places to visit.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay.
Mhm. It's like como lugares de interés, lugares famosos, right? That is a landmark. For example, in San Salvador, a landmark can be El Salvador del Mundo. It's very famous. And also you can visit it. Yeah, many tourists can go there and visit and stay in the place, right? That is a landmark. Another one, El Boquerón, for example, is a
Mm.
landmark. It's very famous.
In,
Mhm.
Okay.
in United States of the other is um for example, I don't know in English what did they say this word, but the Estatua de la Libertad, for example,
The Liberty Statue.
Liberty Station, yeah,
hmm Yeah.
and in another, for example, in Sydney, in Paris,
Uh-huh.
in
The
yeah,
Eiffel
okay.
Tower.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are
Okay,
landmarks.
okay.
Exactly. Good. So can you tell me, guys, what is a landmark here in San Vicente?
In San Vicente.
Uh-huh. And it's very famous, and I know that you know it. Don't tell me
Eh,
I don't live there, teacher. I don't know the place. Of course that you know this. PayPal.
eh,
Come on.
maybe when you cross San Vicente,
Uh-huh.
is dog meat.
Ah, the dog meat. No, 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 no. No, la carne de chucho, no.
I share for this
The
is
church, for
The
example, the
church.
park.
hmm The which church? Because we have many of them.
The principal church there is in front of the principal park.
Uh-huh. And what is in the principal park?
I share the teacher.
I know that there is a
I s-
tower.
Sorry, Catherine?
I said the truth, but I share the answer.
Uh-huh. You searched.
Um, yeah,
Okay. And
and Torre Vicentina or Basílica.
exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Yes. So that is a famous place here. That is a landmark. Is the La Torre Vicentina, right? Or we say Parque Cañas, that is the name of it, or La Torre in this case, right? Another landmark that we have here in El Salvador, in San Vicente, is
River.
the El Pilar Church. That's the
Mhm, yeah.
name, El Pilar. It's very famous because it has many years. Yeah, but a lot of years. Cathedral is famous maybe because it is across from the tower. But the cathedral is like the one that we have in San Salvador, right? The one that we have in San Salvador maybe is more famous because Monsignor Oscar Arnulfo Romero is buried inside of it. If you knew it, did you know that?
Yeah, I think yes.
Really? And Oscar, did you know that?
I'm sorry, teacher.
Did you know that?
What? Sorry.
Oh, that Oscar Arnulfo Romero, San Oscar, right, is buried in the Cathedral of San Salvador.
Ah, yes.
Mhm.
I know the place in where Oscar Romero is enterrado,
Yeah, buried. In the chat you
buried.
have it. Mhm.
Buried. Mhm.
Ah, okay, good.
And I know that, and I know too when in the place where he was killed.
Ah, okay, okay, where he was killed. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, killed or murdered. Though two options. Let me put it here in the chat. Murdered.
El
Murdered.
hospitalito.
Yeah, unfortunately, right? Okay, so those are landmarks. Okay, guys, now let's continue. Let's do this in pairs. Okay, if you wish, please type over here. Use the tools that Zoom has, right? And type over here the answers.
Okay.
Let's go. I will be just listening to you.
Teacher, I have a question about San Vicente.
Ah, tell me. Maybe I can answer it.
I don't know, but someone told me that if you cross the river in
Mhm.
San Vicente, maybe if you are a man, if you cross the river, you become gay.
Yeah, I mean, that is like superstitious, let's say, right? Yeah, many people say that I don't know why or when this history began, right? But supposedly not if you cross, if you take a shower. Yeah, if you take a shower in the river, you will become in the opposite. If you are a girl, you will like girls, right? If you're a man, you will like men, you know? So no, but that is just a superstitious. No, that doesn't happen here. But I have heard that history, that news, let's say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Thank
nice,
you.
not in that way. Yeah, good. All right. Hey, Jasmine. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
How are things going?
Fine, a little bit of traffic, but
Yeah, you had to travel, right? So that's why
yeah, yeah.
traffic is horrible. Okay, we are on page 20. Page 20, right? Okay, guys, so let's go. Now you can work in trio with Jasmine. And if
Okay.
Jasmine has a question about what we are doing, somebody can explain her. We have two teachers here, Oscar and Catherine.
Please, I think it's the letter A.
Yep, the letter A.
Okay.
Mhm.
No, no, no.
All right, okay.
Okay.
Mhm. So you can start by answering only the first column. What is important to tourists? Only this, right?
I think I think to tourists is climate,
The climate,
climate, yeah,
Hotels.
hotels,
Mhm.
hotels.
hotels,
Hotels.
Mhm.
crime rate,
Okay, crime rate.
Mhm.
Yeah.
nightlife,
Nightlife.
The
Okay.
cuisine.
The cuisine.
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 What else?
Transportation
Landmark.
system, maybe.
Yeah,
yeah,
transportation system.
mhm.
Mhm.
Shopping maybe.
Shopping, definitely. If you go to
Mhm.
another country, I'm pretty sure that you will go and shop something, right? At
Yeah,
least a shirt or a blouse. Okay. What else?
I don't know if you say, but landmarks.
Landmarks. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
landmarks.
mhm.
Jasmine, do you know what is a landmark?
Is like a landscape? No,
Landscape. Oh, no.
I don't know.
Okay, so Catherine or Oscar,
It's
teachers.
for it's the same for the famous place. For example,
Mm-hmm.
El Salvador del Mundo, or
Mm,
another. Yeah.
okay, okay, thank
Yeah,
you.
those are landmarks, famous
Yeah.
places to visit,
Mhm.
right?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. What else for tourists, guys?
For tourists.
Mm-hmm.
For
Um,
residents or tourists.
No, for tourists. Tourists only. Mm-hmm.
That's it, maybe.
That's it. Mm-hmm. Green spaces? Don't you think that goes there as well?
Yeah,
It
maybe
depends.
because depends. It
Mm-hmm.
depends.
Yeah, there are many people that love nature and they
Yeah.
prefer going to these spaces, green spaces, right?
mhm.
The only ones that I consider don't go here is job market and neighborhoods. We don't care about neighborhoods. If you travel to another country, do you care about neighborhoods? No, right? Or maybe, depending where the hotel is,
Mm-hmm.
maybe can be. About
Yeah.
neighbors, maybe don't, right? Job market, we don't go to get a job in another country, so I believe that is not important, right? Good.
Mm.
Let's go important to residents.
To residents, cost of living,
Even.
Cost of living, crime rate,
Crime rate, yeah.
crime rate,
Mm-hmm.
Neighbors.
neighborhoods,
neighborhoods,
Neighbors,
A
now yes.
transportation system, I think.
yeah,
transportation system,
job
Yeah.
market,
job market,
Job
exactly.
market. Mm-hmm.
climate too.
Which one?
Climate,
Climate, yes.
Mm-hmm.
green spaces maybe.
Green
Yeah.
spaces. Mm-hmm. And that's it, maybe, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, next one for both. Important to both.
Hmm.
Climate,
Okay, the climate, definitely.
crime rate,
Yes.
Landmarks, maybe
Landmarks, yeah, yeah.
nightlife.
Transportation system, I think.
Transportation system, yes.
Mhm.
Mhm. Okay, good. Now let's do something else. All right, let's practice like in the part B. Okay, if you see, we have an example, and the example says, Oscar,
Salvador is famous all over Brazil for its cuisine.
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 Mhm,
Acarajé
mhm,
is one of the most popular foods,
mhm.
and it's really delicious. It's a It's a deep fried cake that's made from mm, mash, m- mm,
Mashed beans.
mashed beans.
Frijoles molidos. Yeah. Okay. So if you see, we are using only one word here, and we are giving like extra information about it. So I need you to tell me in sentences like this one. Okay, if you want to use hotels or nightlife, yeah, but that will be orally, right? So I will give you 30 seconds for you to think the sentence that you will tell me, right? Choose the word that you want to use and then tell me the sentence. 30 seconds now. Okay, ready?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Jasmine, ready? Yes? Oscar?
yeah,
No yet, teacher.
Come on. I
I,
got
I, I don't understood what is the
the dynamic.
uh-huh.
Okay, so you have to choose one word from the ones that we have here. Okay, for example, shopping. Okay, so you have to tell me a sentence using this word, shopping, and you have to tell me a sentence like this example. In this case, if
Okay.
you see, the example used cuisine,
Cuisine.
this one, right? Cuisine. And this person, I mean the book, mentioned this example, a complete example, only using the word cuisine. Yeah, and that's it. Now, the dynamic is going to be the following. I will choose somebody, for example, Catherine, let's say, the first one. Okay, Catherine will say an example using the word maybe, cost of living, or maybe this one, the one that she selected, right? When she finishes, maybe Jasmine is going to be the next one. When Jasmine finishes, Oscar. When Oscar finishes, Catherine again. So you have to have your sentence ready. The next sentence. Got it? Okay. Who wants to be the first one?
me.
Okay, Jasmine. Okay, when you finish, Jasmine, you will select the person, the next person. It can be
Okay,
either Catherine or Oscar.
okay.
Jasmine, go ahead.
Mm, Santa Tecla was famous
Mhm.
for a cold climate
Okay.
a lot of years ago. Nowadays, the climate is warm.
Good example. Excellent, Jasmine. All right. Next person, Jasmine.
Catherine,
Catherine, go ahead.
El Salvador has many landmarks to visit. It
Mhm.
also has a very unique cake cuisine. I recommend for the tourists to eat. to eat to pupusa in oculta, for example.
Okay, wonderful. Right, Catherine? Next person is
Oscar.
obviously
The
Oscar. Yeah,
teacher.
not the teacher. Uh-huh. Oscar, go ahead.
Um, can be San Salvador is famous for having many job market.
Okay.
Mhm.
There are many companies where you can work.
Okay. Thank you, Oscar, right? Next victim, Oscar.
Jasmine.
Okay, Yasmin.
Okay, El Salvador needs to improve the transportation system in the country.
Mm-hmm. Yasmin, next one.
Catherine.
Okay. You can go in different order if you wish. No problem. All right. Catherine, let's go.
If you like I I don't remember the if you like the fun in San Salvador you can meet a many places that have a nightlife, for example.
Ah, okay. A many no, only
Ah,
many.
yeah, man, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I mean like nightlife here. Okay. Catherine, your next one.
Oscar.
Oscar, okay, go.
El Salvador has decreased
Mm-hmm.
the crime rate.
The crime
Uh,
rate.
the crime rate. You can live better.
Okay, good, Oscar. Good example. Next one, Oscar.
Catherine.
Okay, Catherine. The order is
Um,
different now. Mm-hmm.
yeah. In Salvador, you can find many places that you if you want shopping that in another department, for example,
Mm-hmm. Okay, if you want to go shopping.
if
Mm-hmm.
you want to go shopping.
Okay, Catherine, next victim, Jasmine. Uh-huh.
No, Oscar.
Oh,
Jasmine.
Jasmine's turn. Yeah.
Okay, Jasmine.
Mm-hmm.
On the weekends in Santa Tecla, you can find an excellent nightlife.
Ah, nightlife. Yeah, we already
Yeah.
use it. We already use it.
Okay.
Yeah, and I didn't say
Mm,
that. My bad.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see.
Improvise.
You can find different green spaces
Mm-hmm.
in Chalatenango.
Oh, yes, definitely. I love that
Yeah.
department because I
Mhm.
love nature. Yeah,
Yeah.
the
It's
department has
beautiful.
a lot of, places. Okay. Mm-hmm. What else? Oscar?
Oloquilta
Mm-hmm.
is famous for its cuisine.
Cuisine,
The,
exactly.
the, 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 the most famous food is pupusas.
Pupusas, delicious. Yeah, I'm hungry now. Okay. Catherine.
The cost of living and are very expensive in San Salvador.
Mhm. R or S?
Yes,
S
yes.
very expensive in El Salvador. Okay. Jasmine, we have only two.
Um, at Surf City,
Mm-hmm.
uh, has a lot of hotels
Mm-hmm. A lot of hotels.
on the beach.
Okay. Yeah, we say, yeah, on the beach. Hotels. Yeah. And Oscar?
Neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Let me
Be
think.
Guys, because of the time, we have less than 1 minute. Okay. Let's go out and join the class again. All right.
Okay.
Only one is missing. Let's go.